Dear students, very good morning. How do you do? We have studied in the last class for a given specific energy or for a given discharge Q, E will be minimum, for then depth will be critical. That is critical depth, HC. Now we will see the relationship between depth and discharge, known as we can plot using the above equation. Q is equal to under the root 2ga squared whole multiplied by E minus y. Using this equation, a plot between discharge and depth can be prepared for a given value of specific energy E. For a given value of specific energy E, you can plot this graph. This is shown in figure and is known as discharge depth diagram. So discharge is taken on x-axis, depth is taken on y-axis, and if you plot the curve, you will get the curve similar to this. Then YC, that is critical depth, will be equal to 2/3 E, and subcritical flow here when FR is less than 1, and supercritical flow where FR is greater than 1, and critical state is when FR is equal to 1. Okay. Then we can write Q is equal to, as it was, under the root 2ga squared whole multiplied by E minus y, where E is specific energy, y is the depth, g is acceleration due to gravity. From figure, it can be seen that for both y is equal to 0, for both y is equal to 0 and y is equal to E, discharge Q will be equal to 0. That you can see here. For E is 0 and for Y is E, that is E remains constant, these 2 points, Q will be 0. Here also Q will be 0, at this point also Q will be 0. The maximum discharge can be obtained by differentiating it. dq by dy is equal to 0 for the depth y. You will get the equation as under. dq by dy is equal to under the root 2g whole multiplied by dA by dy under the root E minus y, that will be equal to minus A upon 2 under root E minus y is equal to 0. Therefore, T multiplied by under the root E minus y minus A by z under the root E minus y is equal to 0. If you differentiate, you will get, therefore, specific energy E is equal to A by 2T multiplied by y. This we can rewrite it as E is equal to y plus q square divided by 2g A squared. The rest of the thing we have seen in the last slide itself. Now further, y plus q squared by 2g A squared is equal to A by 2t plus y. Therefore, q squared by g will be equal to A cube by t. Hence, for critical depth, the maximum discharge can be obtained using above relationship. When the flow is critical, discharge is maximum. So for the critical flow, discharge will be maximum. Above relationship applicable for the critical flow only. Open channel flow under this section factor. What is section factor and what is the use for critical flow computation, we will see now. Section factor for critical flow computation. Critical flow condition is q squared by g is equal to A squared by t, A cube by t. That is q divided by root g is equal to A under the root A by root t is equal to A root 2d, A root d. Z is equal to Q by root G is equal to A root A upon root T, that is equal to under the square root A cube by T. Therefore, Z is equal to A by root D. So just rewriting this equation in different forms, you will get this. This is the section factor for critical flow computation. The discharge QC corresponding to the given depth is called critical discharge. The discharge QC corresponding to the given depth is called critical discharge, that you can see in the previous figures. Now, hydraulic exponent for critical flow computation. For gradually varied flow, the section factor is represented in the exponential form, that is Z squared is equal to C1 y to the power of capital M, where C1 is constant coefficient, M is hydraulic exponent for critical flow computation and can be found out as taking log on both sides for this equation. 2 log Z is equal to log C1 plus M log Y, which simplifies after differentiating. You will get differentiation of log x divided by dy must be equal to capital M upon 2y. Let us call this equation as 1. Open channel flow section factor is continued on this slide also. Hydraulic exponent for critical flow computation. We know that Z is equal to under the root A cube by T. Taking log on both sides, we get log Z is equal to 1 upon Z log A cube minus half of log T. Differentiating with respect to Y, we get d of log Z divided by dy must be equal to 1 upon 2 capital A whole multiplied by 3 dA by dy minus a dt upon t dy. Put this value in the equation 1 in the previous figure. In the previous slide, we have the equation d by log x log z divided by dy is equal to capital M upon 2y, which implies 1 upon 2a whole multiplied by 3 times dA by dy minus a dt upon t multiplied by dy. Therefore, M we can get by substituting the value dA by dy is equal to t, that is the top width. 1 upon 2a whole multiplied by 3t minus a dt upon t dy multiplied by 2y. For rectangular section, M is equal to 3, whereas for trapezoidal section, M will become equal to, that is hydraulic exponent for critical flow computation, M is equal to 3 times 1 plus 2z y by b whole squared minus 2z y by b whole multiplied by 1 plus z y by b divided by 1 plus 2z y by b whole multiplied by 1 plus z y by b. So this big equation, you have to practice at home, you will get it. Open channel flow criteria for critical flow, you will see. Various characteristics of the critical flow through a channel section may be as under. 1. The different characteristics of the critical flow through a channel section are as follows. The specific energy is a minimum for a given discharge. The discharge is maximum for a given specific energy. The specific force is a minimum for a given discharge that we will be going to see in the future slides. The discharge is maximum for a given specific force. The velocity head is equal to half the hydraulic depth in a channel. The Faraday number is equal to unity. Is it clear? These are 6 characteristics or more important. This can be asked in exam for 3 marks. What are the characteristics of the critical flow through a channel section? They are as under. Specific energy is minimum for a given discharge. For a given discharge, the discharge is maximum for a given specific energy. The specific force is a minimum for a given discharge that we will be looking forward in the future slides under specific force. It is similar to specific energy curves. The discharge is maximum for a given specific force. The velocity head is equal to half the hydraulic depth in a channel. The Faraday number is equal to unity. Is it clear? Today we will stop here. We will continue with the specific force and its diagram and remaining part in the next class. Thank you.